Shane Paul.
Shane Paul.
He's a fucking monster.
You're a monster. Where he is? Shane Paul.
Check this out.
Shane Paul.
I got my record, Shane Paul from Detroit, Michigan. Shane Paul.
Ring the bell, it's time to call in the coroner. I'm about to stretch him out from LA to Florida. Yeah, I got warrants, sir, but I ain't about to go back. If it's throw or crack, damn right I sold that. Guess I'm a throwback to what rap should be, could be. If it were potent like good weed, I ain't the good seed. In fact, I'm the bad dude, bad mood, certified cracker with an attitude. I should explain to you, I came here with a tamer move. But if you wanna flame a feud, then I'ma have to aim at you. You ain't no gangster dude, but we gon' have to see each other. Your style's played like Obama magazine covers. The new prayers to the faggots and the feminists. Barack, we ain't into this, you bitch, where's our stimulus? For these white boys that's living this. And if you can't throw a dub, then you damn sure ain't kin to this. Boss, boss, boss is what I do. Don't be mad, cause my swag is just different than you. Boss, boss, let's get this shit clear. You got something to say, boy, I'm standing right here. Boss, boss, boss is what I do. Don't be mad, cause my swag is just different than you. Boss, boss, let's get this shit clear. You got something to say, boy, I'm standing right here. Look, you ain't a bitch, then defend your stripes. Or catch a white from this white boy like Kimbo Slice. I'm so precise with each verse now. Shane done got worse now. To put it point blank, you'll get knocked out first round. Cause I'm that sick flow, heavyweight Klitschko. And every state get dough, cause this is what I'm meant for. Now little fuck, you wanna growl like you a little tough? Well, Shane been a boss since Bow Wow was a little punk. So just duck, cause you the one to knuckle up. But clench your luck, it ain't enough to pull the plug when I erupt. I'm like a slug that's untucked, untucked enough to buck and cause a ruckus when it busts. With it, I don't give a fuck. I just stay on mission. To the throne is my addiction. With a flow that's so cold, they try to clone my affliction. But there's no exemption to any white boy that's listening. I'm that boss cracker, watch me hold my position.
Hey, motherfucker, this is where you post up around here. So you gotta quit letting people turn. Fuck that. Fuck this Rhode Island motherfuckers. Just
Hey, you said don't crash.
you a brake rider too much. You bouncing this bitch.
You said don't crash, cause I bust.
Let's go. So you notice the spot, motherfuckers out here trying to get money and shit like that. So you notice the spot.
Fucking up. I'm fucking you up.
Nah. Basically what I'm saying is you find the grimiest motherfucking spot no matter what city you go to, and we're gonna pose right in front of the liquor store over here and sell the shit out of a whole bunch of CDs. So that's what the deal is. Try to find it.
You can't fuck with these bonafide hustler. Yeah, you know how I do it. This the way that I was born. I didn't need no influence. I'm such a boss. Attitude is so cold. Name respected from Baton Rouge to Soho. And plush vanilla seats and a fitted out tiger cap. Plus I keep the heat fit around by the back and he keep barking. Please come start something. It's real ugly when these guns start sparking. Jury so loud you would swear them diamonds yelling at you. Diamonds so round that they glare canary yellow at you. Pulled up to the red light, Uzi just staring at you. Bass knocking and them big speakers blaring at you. Bumping nothing but fight noise for white boys. Lane switching and sitting up on them tight boys. And I don't give a fuck just because you look annoyed. Cause I'm that goddamn cracker that you should avoid.
Is that they won't humble themselves enough to go up to another individual and be like, look, this is me, it's my CD, check me out. But they already think they're a superstar, that they shouldn't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? But you still got to be humble and walk up to cats like, look, you don't know me, just give me a little chance. You know what I'm saying? Check me out.
Keep running. I want to do something for these females.
I'm man to talk to y'all for a minute.
Yeah, man. We'll just talk to these ladies. Go ahead and run that track.
It's for you. It's for you.
Yeah.
You.
All right, please, man. Run that track, homie.
Come on, baby.
That's what I'm talking about. How these ladies look good. Keep this on.
When we first met, you wasn't addicted to cash. cash. Didn't care about my grip or the whip with the stash. Jealousy and thoughts you let slip right past. When it came to other women, you wasn't tripping the ass. Confident and all, so secure with self. You got college educated to ensure your wealth. That's right. Independent type, you was made with class. Not all in the club trying to shake your ass. Look, I was out there, spree well spinning, all type of sinning with all types of women. Wasn't really out looking for that steady chick, just a late night gal for that ready fix. And knowing all that, he would still show love. Never judge me for that fool that I was. I even had a few scrapes with the law in my past. It wasn't no good in me, but you saw right past. You said,
I could be your one and only, and I could make you leave as long as I could be your one and only, and
now it's been a few months and you still come around. I'm starting to notice how I feel for you now. And there's no doubt that it's real with you now. Cause I'm dropping other chicks trying to chill with you now. At night I can't sleep, I just stay up sick. Cause I know them other chicks, they would've gave up quick. Thinking about the times that I brushed you off, so I could rush out and try to touch something soft. Look, I was dead wrong, I know that now. I'm looking back on it all like a throwback style. I try and fight just to control that now. So when that temptation come, I won't go that route. You can't investigate me like a Kojak file. No deceit, I'm on point like a Rolex dial. Girl, you got my attention, so you know what now? You wanna keep me around, you just show that smile and sing.
Hey, I asked him at Buffalo Wild Wings where the grimiest fucking mall is in Milwaukee, and they said this bitch, so we're gonna slang the fuck out of these.
Game so breezy, easy. Take ass bucks, but you bless these slugs and hugs and breathing. Wow. Yeah, bring that home, let's go.
They're doing chopped and screwed to my shit. I feel like I'm in Houston.
How do I know? Cause I'm a bro.
I'm gonna fly out of here. I'm gonna grab them CDs. I guess.
Tracks to 16, perfection with the slang. Track to these things, let the speakers to your brain. I'ma flood these lines, so they leak into your veins. They corrupt your mind.
Hey, if y'all ever in Milwaukee, go to Video Plus. That's the spot.
What the fuck? I know you ain't trying to mean mug, dog. Shit, you better ask your people about me. I put money on your ass. Send a gang of crackers to come see you. And I ain't gotta move fast, understand? But your ass better duck.
It's slow to approach you. You won't know what we gon' do. So fall when we come through, crawl when the gush, you know where to run to. You scream like a snitch now, in the trunk with your wrist down. So high on the tips down, swallow the quicksand. Hold a bitch now.
What you know about the D, the murder caps? When you ducked your ass down when you heard that clap, and boys hit him in the back, and he might not breathe. He only came here to trap, but he might not leave because it's something about the attitude. Around here, these white boys are act fools. Around here, these different type of crack. Better watch the lean, it's just a different type of swagger, if you know what I mean. I mean, we come through clean, something on the lap. Sound like big polar bears fucking in the back. And that white on white buggy is such a thriller. And a big OH2 call it Miller Gorilla. Shoes chromed out and Pirelli flow. Wanna mean mug and the shells can blow. And these boys got cannons like soldiers, man. External wounds will be looking like a Folgers can.
anyway, I wanted to bring y'all out here so you could check out a few things, a little bit of my background. Those of you that did get the Heated Speech DVD, and I told you about South Carolina when my mother and father got divorced and everything like that, we ended up moving to my grandparents' house. Well, I'm in South Carolina today, and this is my grandfather's old house right here. He built with his hands, and it's you know, talking about just background in general. I come from kind of a long line of poor people. It's what it comes down to. My grandfather, his grandfather, his father's father, everybody before him, they were all poor. They worked in cornfields, cotton fields, stuff like that. And he built this house with his own hands. It's a lot of people talk about like a colonial, a 4-bedroom house per se. This is a 4-room house. There's only 4 rooms, 2 bedrooms, a kitchen, and a living room in here. And at the time when I lived here, they didn't even have indoor toilets. They had, you know, you had to piss in a pot or whatever. So, just representation of what I'm talking about, poor people. Like, my mother grew up in this house as well, and you can shoot down here real quick. It's all empty now. This used to be cornfields and cotton fields out through here, and my mother grew up picking cotton. Actually, she grew up working in the fields picking cotton for my grandpa and his brother and stuff like that. But a lot of times, the reason I'm showing this and telling people about this is when we did the Get Your Weight Up video, we were doing, we're trying to do some big boy shit. You know, we got the prop money. We got a Rolls Royce, which, yes, money in videos or people use prop money. You know, I'm not going to front and say it's real money. And we rented a Rolls Royce. That ain't my Rolls Royce, but I could afford to rent it, motherfucker. But we started doing a video like that, and I saw, I can't speak for Haystack, but I think he kind of comes from the same background as I do. You know, poor family, a lot of poor people in his family, stuff like that. And he represents that. Stack represents that to his fans and everything. And I saw on a lot of the, like on YouTube, people would leave comments and they would say, well, Haystack, why is he doing this shit with Shane Capone, throwing money around it? He represents poor people, blah, 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 blah. Well, understand, we come from that background. That is our background. But that's the problem with the whole dub movement right now, is when I talk to dubs everywhere, they're broke. They're not. It's a bunch of broke ass crackers running around basically complaining that they're broke, but they're not trying to be anything more than what they are. If year after year you're in the same neighborhood, same position, same job, same everything, or not even working, struggling, hustling, whatever you're doing, if you're doing the same thing year after year, day after day, you're not being a productive person. You're not trying to come up. You know what I'm saying? You're not trying to be anything better. So don't criticize us when we're doing a video like that, because we still come from the same background. But when you're a kid and you grow up, you know, like I said, 4-room house, and this is before I even went to Detroit, and when you grow up in that type of mentality, that was the transitional period. When I left here and moved to Detroit, as grimy and sometimes ghetto as people say Detroit is, Detroit was actually a step up from this. So at a young age, I sat there and I said, well, wow, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to try to evolve and become something more every year, every, you know, whatever, 5 years, however long it takes you, as long as you're trying to be productive and you keep moving and keep trying to be something. That's what's important. But a lot of times these dubs, they want to sit around and complain like, oh man, they're doing this and that in the video, and they're trying to be, you know, they're not representing poor people. They're not representing that. Well, what do you want? What we look like? Like we're supposed to sit around and just be broke forever? You know what I'm saying? Like we're supposed to never try to evolve, never try to become anything. When I guess the best way I can could compare it is, if you look at white America right now, and just people watching this video, if you sit down and compared a few things, like where are we? Just your personal self. How many people do you know that own corporations, run major businesses, are doctors, lawyers, own the gas station up the street? How many dubs or white boys or crackers or whatever you want to call them are into that you know personally, and then compare it to people that you know that are drug addicts, never finished high school, never finished college, that are locked up in prison, that are dead even from being out here doing shit that they shouldn't be doing, and weigh those out and see where your surroundings are. You know what I'm saying? See where you're at with it. And I guess that's the problem with white America. When I look at it right now, I see that we don't aspire to be anything anymore. We become lazy. we become kind of where we just, I don't know, we just don't give a fuck. And it's depressing to watch because we never want to evolve from our situation. But it's time people start taking note and start paying attention. But don't criticize me because I came from the same place as you. You know what I'm saying? So.